Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What's up?
Allen taken right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Allen on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Connection made to Coleman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down throw for Allen.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running back sent in motion. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They kick the running back in motion.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Purdy throwing here to start. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed is the difference.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He's on the move. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw, Purdy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Purdy setting up that play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Brought in by Ayuk. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Purdy on 1st down. Headed out right. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give.
And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 9.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Regular. What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They've got a man in motion. Second down, Allen throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What's that?
To the air again, Allen. Finds Kincaid. Running in the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He puts everything behind this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. McCaffrey running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here comes special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
56, 56. Go.
Allen now on first down. Completed to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Half. Out.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Go.
Allen looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Out. Go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now Allen going to the air. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Allen buys time, rolling right. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, okay? You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Samuel now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's brought in by Jennings. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's taken in by Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw again, it's Purdy. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. From the gun is Purdy. Buying some time. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of...
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Now Allen. Cook calls it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Half 10. Half 85. Gun. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Allen setting up to throw. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Bass now to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st down throw by Purdy. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That throw finds Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers tie it just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Got use check, and it's complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. A run with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guy.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Ty Johnson now to return. Returns looking good so far. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Alert!
Throwing here, Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Called in left side. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Allen looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Brings up second and goal at the Niners' 15-yard line.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. Another try following the sack. This will be caught by Cooper. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Alert, alert, alert! What is that?
He's back to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Bills will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Middle. What's that?
Allen to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Middle. Half 85. What's that?
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Purdy on first down. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Purdy throwing here on first. On the move, headed right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco! The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Johnson now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right.
Go.
On first down, Allen connects with Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off 52. What's that?
2nd and 4. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And they send a man in motion.
We go.
Play action now, Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding into a stop. We'll see what they come up.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, home. We go.
Allen on the play action. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Alert. What's that?
They'll go, Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jair Brown has it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. Again, he's got room. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
It's taken in by Juszczyk. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Shakir with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's Allen out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And if you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Allen now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. the shotgun give to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Rolling down to his left. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keeping points off the board.
Got to use check, and it's complete. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a 49er first down. They send him left out of the slot. First down throw by Purdy. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Into the hands of Kittle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Trying to set this up quick. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. A point after left on the table.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. They've got to keep moving quick here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. The 50. 30. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, a run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet to the set. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Stop, 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 stop. Middle, 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 middle. Middle. Look out.
One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap.